Hello and welcome to day 37 of the 2020 Assassin's Creed Marathon. I, of course, am Andrew, your host at Visions of the Past, and today we're starting Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and click New Game here and take a look at the prologue. Not cold. So that's going to be rough for a while.
We are ready, my king.
Tell me, the Nekis, have you ever gone fishing with your son?
No, never. A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son. And now, let us meet on fate, shall we?
Actually, first we're gonna... Oh, no we're not. I want to turn subtitles off.
Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their bloods! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters! For Sparta!
So this basically teaches you how conquest battles work, which is a new addition in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. At least I thought it did. I'll spare the right buttons there. I don't like that move. I have to say that I love that move. Oh, look at that, he got caught in the fire.
They're flooding!
Oh, this will be fun. Aw. I wanted to kick him. I think we're gonna have to switch camera sides because I think where my face is where all the choices come up at.
Puny Spartan! I'll bring Xerxes your head! Xerxes sends his sheep to slaughter. Come, Persian! I will bring Xerxes your head, you insolent Spartan fool! Come and get it! Your bloodline ends today, Spartan! I'll get drunk on your blood as the crows feed on your eyes! You will try, and you will fail! Xerxes is the king of kings! All will bow before him after I crush you! Come, fool! Enough talk! Time to die! My son is more of a warrior than you! Once I'm done with you, king, all of Sparta's sons will be slaves for Xerxes! Sparta's sons would rather die! That can be arranged!
Oh, that was the other thing I needed
No
to do.
match for a Spartan!
Oh, we'll wait until the new Game Plus starts. Reminds me, let's see if I can open it while I'm waiting for the thing to load. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's... No, we'll wait. Yeah, no, let's do it now. Nope.
We are betrayed, my king. Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They're coming.
By dawn, we will be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face.
Today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
Finally. Wow, this is big, Layla. Did you really think it's the spear?
This is the one. The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just started, Victoria.
You're the boss, boss. I'll prep it for you.
Okay, so worth noting, I've made some changes since you were last in here.
There's no keeping up with the tech industry these days.
I can crank up the simulation to maximum sensory synchronization if you're up for it.
Alright. Normal.
Let's take this one step at a time.
Understood. If you're looking for something a little more intense, I can always adjust the settings for you later. This bit will let me know how much information will be fed to you during your time in the Animus.
Guided.
Give me as much information as you got. There's no way I'm going in there without some guidance.
Glad to help. You can always change your mind later. Listen, Layla, before you go off...
If this book is right, this spear, this story, it will change everything.
You're putting a lot of faith in a fairly unreliable source. Historian or not, this guy wrote about magical objects and the will of the gods.
He's not Homer. Herodotus was the first recorded historian, so there's a lot more truth in that text than you think. I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant?
I know, but
I need you to trust me. You could be right. This spear, this book, it could all be crap. But something tells me it isn't, and I'm certainly not gonna let Abstergo find out first.
you're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway. There's just one small problem.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals. You're going to have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
So, before we move on, and I select here, I want you to take a moment and think about this. So, it claims there's 2 different DNA. So, you would think that the Animus would be able to decode it, and decide, and like, here we would go, okay, so this is what happened in Alexio's life. This is what happened in Kassandra's life. So, you think you'd get 2 stories based on what we're getting here. But no, the Animus combines both DNA strands and kind of mixes the story with Herodotus's lost book, and we get 1 story, no matter who you pick. I want to make sure that's clearly over here.
She'll help us find what we're looking for. I have a good feeling about this.
All right, boss. We're finally good to go. 431 BCE, here we come!
The start of the Peloponnesian War.
Good luck in there. No pressure or anything, but we're all depending on you.
Abstergo isn't gonna win this time. If what the book says is true and we do actually find the artifact, the assassins will finally have a chance to rise again.
You can do it!
Oh, and Victoria? Read the book. It holds the secrets I won't be able to find on my own when I'm in there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So here we are back, of course, in the loading screen. Everything's over to the other side. And we're going to pick up right where we left off with the opening cutscene. And if we're honest, I'm actually hoping it reloaded the modern day segments. So here's to hoping we still get those little bits in between. Okay. Oops.
Hey! Shitface! Get down here! Cyclops got a message for you.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka!
Oh, come on.
The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough!
Get a little closer, and I will.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects his debts. You have a lesson to learn.
If the Cyclops wants to teach me, tell him to come here himself.
Never mess with the Cyclops!
Yeah, we're going to be changing that because I don't want to play this whole game looking like Ezio.
Last week? This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this. Nah. Thanks for the warning. Ugh.
What happened to you?
It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not. Of course. Help yourself.
You hungry too, Icarus? Do you think Zeus would bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Kassandra? Maybe you could ask him for me.
You know, this rules your eyes even though you choose
I'll try
it.
to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
What? A vineyard? Malaka.
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
Since when has he had a vineyard?
Yesterday, I think?
So, Marcos, who owes me drachmi, is buying vineyards. With what money?
I don't know.
Where can I find Marcus's new, beautiful estate?
You know the statue of Zeus on Mount Ainos? It's south of that.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
I'll go tell Marcos you're coming.
My head.
Fun's over. Tell that one-eyed freak if he ever sends you here again, I'm gonna cut out his other eye and feed it to my bird.
Alright, so before I get too far into this, we're going to make some changes. Because I don't want to look like Ezio the whole stinking time. Not Decastes. We want to look like a Mystios right now. I don't know why I have two Conqueror's crowns. Alright. I don't have it. Alright. Cool. Let's just do something simple. Not the Corinthian helmet. Yeah, let's just do that. And then definitely like that one better. But what about this blue one? No, goodness, no. Yeah, let's just do Assassin Gauntlets. No, I ran around with that for the longest time, but yeah, I think we're just gonna run assassin stuff. Wrong button. Oh, it helps if I'm in the right area, doesn't it? Let's get this off here. Maybe I'll learn these areas. Looks like I almost got all of them. Yeah, I'm liking this assassin thing a little bit better. Assassin's Greaves. All right. I think we're gonna roll with that. Icaros wrappings. Oh, I am betting that that's some. Okay, I know what that is. We're good. Oh, we can change what this sword looks like. Cool. I think we're gonna wrap with that one. All right. Yeah, that looks much better. She actually looks like she belongs here instead of, you know, within like 15th century, 15th century? Yes, 15th, 16th century Italy. All right, here we go. We don't have a horse yet. I don't think. Oh, cool, we do. Yeah, we're gonna rock this horse throughout the game, don't you worry.
Come on.
Come on. Why is Marcos over here? Oh, it's Phoebe. No, you're not Phoebe. Who are you? Awkward. Feel very confused right now.
Let's see what you've gotten yourself into this time, Marcos.
What is this guy all about, though?
You don't look so good.
I angered them, I think. The gods.
It's possible. I hear they can be vengeful.
I used to worship Hermes at the Droorati cave. There are gods there too, you know.
In the cave?
They grant wishes if you bring them tribute. So everyone makes an offering and asks for something in return. Ah,
No wishes of mine granted, though. I'm running out of money and tribute. I'm poor myself, you know. I did something wrong.
You know Hermes. He can be a trickster.
Oh, but there are many gods in this cave, all asking for different things. Go hear them yourself. You'll get my last tribute if you do. I need to know if they're real.
All right, don't worry.
We'll just tell him that. I don't plan on going in there.
Thank you. Remember, be careful where you step, Mistios. You'll be walking on holy ground.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we're not gonna track that. We're gonna go deal with Marcos.
Boss, I keep telling you, you can't do that.
Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want.
The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and... Kassandra, thank the gods. Phoebe found you in time.
About grapes.
I can still hear you. I was worried sick. The Cyclops sent his scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's beside the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine. Everybody buys wine. Why not from me?
Because you don't know how to grow grapes or make wine?
I'm a fast learner. You grow grapes on the vine, then you get some wine.
It's that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a plan.
All right. Then do you have the money you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Then get it.
Instantly, my friend, instantly. But maybe you should do that. There is a merchant in Sami. I'm not very good at these things, as you know.
You want me to collect my own debt?
It's just waiting for you in Sami, my friend.
Who's the merchant?
Duris. You know Duris. He's very nice.
Duris? How stupid can you get? Stop giving him money!
He always pays me back.
After I threaten him.
Exactly. Everybody benefits. Duris gets his money, I get my interest, and you have work. Kefalonia is wonderful, is it not?
Where can I find Duris?
In a shop in Sami, overlooking the docks. You know this, Kassandra.
Will he be there?
You mistake me for the Pythia. I couldn't possibly know.
How do you want to handle this one?
Not like you handled that olive oil business. That was too much.
I got the money.
And now we'll never get any more from him. If you kill them all, nobody benefits. Threatening them, and maybe more. Breaking things, certainly. Steal the money if you have to, but don't rob me of my customers. Unless you can't avoid it. These things happen.
I can't stand him.
You'd better have my money, Marcos. I'd hate to have to sell our vineyard.
Of course he will. Oh, after there's another matter I want to discuss with you. After.
Fine, but I'm taking a horse. It's too hot and too long a walk to go on foot.
But...
think of it as interest, Marcos. Everybody benefits.
Of course, my friend. You shall have your pick.
We're gonna
I've made
skip
my
that.
choice.
Which one will it be?
I think the one in the middle.
I'll take the one in the middle.
fine choice. But this particular breed has a few quirks that you might not be aware of. I wouldn't want you to take an unworthy horse.
This is the one I want.
Are you sure? Because
I'm sure, Marcos.
everybody benefits, especially you. You've chosen the great Phobos. He's never let me down.
Phobos.
Remember, meet me at the temple in Sami when you have your money from Duris. Ah, Efterpi. There's plenty of wine left to buy. Don't fret.
Not now, you fool. Phoebe's been taken.
By who?
Thugs of the Cyclops. Who else? Snatched her right off the main road.
Tell me where they went.
In the direction of Itimena Beach.
The beach? Can she swim?
I'll get her.
Yes, go. But don't forget about dear Duris, Kassandra.
Dude doesn't even care about Phoebe.
Off we go now.
Hold up. Okay, so debt collector is the only one that's open right now. Cause debt. All right, I'll finish this one.
There they are. I'll sneak up on them, I like it.
I was shocked. Didn't expect that.
Let me go!
Shut it, or I'll tighten those ropes.
She'll make good ransom drachmi for the Cyclops.
No one's gonna buy me from you. They're all poor.
Keep quiet, Phoebe. Can't let the rest of those Malakias get away.
They won't.
That Marcos is going to be next.
Time to get Phoebe out of here.
Kassandra!
We're gonna
I'm
lose
here.
this box first.
Untie me!
Are you alright?
It wasn't so bad. Last time they put a cloth in my mouth so I'd stop biting.
Phoebe, just be careful. You're alone now
Since my parents died? I'm okay. I've got you, and you've got me and Marcos. We're your family, right?
You'll have to be stronger than that.
Don't give in! Let him have it!
Got you.
Again, up.
Yes, Pater.
Spartan rises as soon as they have fallen. Ready your staff. Widen your stance. A soldier grounds themselves. Good. Good. Approach me.
That's enough, Nikolaos. The sun's going down. Time to eat, don't you think?
What are we eating tonight?
Tonight we are having baby Alexios. And what a feast he will be.
No, not him. Take me instead. I'm tasty.
Yes, yes, you're all sweet as honey. Now, come inside. The lamb's turning black.
Here. Lay him in his bed.
Yes, Pater.
Kassandra. You are my greatest pride. Remember that. You will bring this family to glory. Go.
Right.
You worry too much.
You don't worry enough.
We'll be alright if we watch out for each other. Which reminds me, the thug said you should watch your back.
What they say?
They said the Cyclops put a big bounty on you. Talos the Stonefist wants you dead.
Talos the mercenary? Am I ever not in trouble?
Better get him before he gets you. I hear he's really mean. I'll find my way back to town. Here!
Talos the Stonefist. That's just what I need today. Another broken nose. I'm going to have to take care of that.
We'll deal with that if he comes to us, but he's not. It's not on my list. I'm gonna finish up debt collector. All right, we're gonna switch my horse because, you know, that's rather boring just to be boring. Maybe we'll run that for a while, or I really don't want to run a Braxis. How do I get that? Let's go Orphanus. See if that scares people. Okay, maybe I need to be off of it. Oh yeah, that's right. When you change the skin, if he's in, he won't change the skin until he reloads.
Samuel, Doris will be at his shop.
Kassandra, good to see you.
Hello, Doris. Business looks good.
Tell Marcos to come down here himself, if he wants his money. Huh?
No, but I'm here now.
Look, I was a little late paying. Now Marcos says I owe him double because of interest. I don't have it to spare.
You should have thought of that when you borrowed drachmi, Doris.
But my family...
It's hot. I'm in a bad mood. And you are going to pay. We both know it. Now the question is, what do I break first? You? Or your merchandise?
You told Marcos I've paid enough already. I won't bow to a mercenary or to someone foolish enough to borrow money from the Cyclops.
From the Cyclops? That's how he bought his vineyard?
Look, I know you'd be dead without Marcos. What with him taking you off the street as a kid. But you know what he's doing is crazy.
Malaka. Still, that doesn't change the drachmi you owe.
Face it, once the Cyclops gets hold of you, you'll both be dead.
Αλόκο τον τα μάλα.
Hey, stop! That's my stuff! All right. I'll pay you, just stop. Fine. The mine is yours. Just leave.
Pleasure doing business with you, Duris.
Keep my name off your lips. I don't want the Cyclops coming after me for the debt you can't pay.
Oh, we're not gonna worry about that, mate.
You're running out of time until the Cyclops comes for you, Malaka. He wants his money.
Could I have an extension?
When he sails back to Kefalonia, he'll come and break you as soon as he docks, if you don't get it.
Now, let's be civil.
You can't hide behind your glories, Mistios forever, Marcos. He'll kill you, the mercenary, and that little runt girl that hangs around.
Of course, not a problem. I'll get the drachmi.
Good. Or I'll come and watch the Cyclops feed you to his goats.
Ah, Kassandra, I can tell from the smile on your face, Duris has paid you your drachmi.
Who's smiling? I just heard where you got the drachmi for the vineyard. Are you out of your fucking mind?
We can get the money back, can't we? I'm sure it's possible.
You've made an idiotic promise, Marcos. One we can't keep.
I thought you were invincible.
Maybe I am, but you're not.
I long for the old days. Remember them? They were simple. You had nothing, young and alone, and I had everything. And I gave you the world, Kefalonia, in the palm of your hand.
Alexios!
That seems rough.
Don't see fishes like you every day, huh? Oh! Ha! You hungry? How about we make a deal? I do something for you. You do a few things for me. Everybody wins. Best offer you're gonna get. Think about it.
Wait!
Kefalonia. Some gift.
You were nothing without Marcos, and look how far we've come. From an orphan on the streets to a Mistios with a hovel.
And now the Cyclops will take everything away. I can't protect you from him forever. He'll kill me too.
Oh, don't be scared of him. And look at you.
How could I go up against him? With what weapons? A rusty spear? A broken bow?
There you are. Skulking around the temple won't save you from me, Marcos.
Drusilla! I was just talking about you.
You were?
I need that wood, Marcos. These new bows will be the talk of the island. I can't make anything with those bandit malakes stopping the wood shipments.
Of course you can't. Why, I was just filling my friend Kassandra in on the details. She already has a plan to deal with these bandits. She's the silent but deadly type.
I don't care who does it, but someone better gut those bandits. Today.
A wonderful idea. I, for one, need to rush home. Kassandra, I've cooked up a plan for our Cyclops dilemma. See me when you have time.
If you want your wood, you'll have to fix my broken bow first.
I usually only pay when the deed is done, but shit's moving at a snail's pace. Follow me. These bows will make me rich as Chrysos.
They're that good, are they?
War's brewing. The Athenians need good bows if they want to hold off the Spartans.
Everybody benefits, I guess.
Who are you? Marcos? You should be tired of this small-time shit. You'd make a fortune in this war. Plus, I hear you're a secret Spartan.
That was a long time ago. I'm a Kephalonian.
It was a long time ago. I'm a Kephalonian now.
Hand it over. There you go, good as new. That bow is as strong as Heracles himself. Give it a try.
Alright, so that's debt collector. Of course multiple quests have been accepted. What do we got? What are our main quests? Eye for an eye? Did I... Oh, I bet you though... I wish there was a list of missions we've completed. I really do. Oh good, I didn't. It didn't swap. Okay. I was gonna say, where are my arrows?
You should have turned down this bounty, Talos. Sammy, I wonder if we'll be able to leave without getting into a brawl. Oh, am I kidding? This place never changes.
There we go. Who are you? What does she want? Oh, well, yeah, we're not dealing with the blood fever. Nope. No, 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 no. Beautiful draw distance, and it's beautiful from a area standpoint.
Here you are, and not a moment too soon.
The Cyclops is more important than a boyar. We need to talk.
Precisely what I was thinking. Let's hope Drusilla has a good sense of humor.
Well, your plan?
Right. The Cyclops and I have a score of drachmi to settle. The same score as you, my rough and tumble friend.
He wouldn't be after me if it wasn't for you, my friend.
Right. But I swear, this will put an end to it. If he insists on sending his goons after us, we'll make sure his last good day was yesterday.
Let's hear it then. What do I have to do?
What will we do, you mean? As the brains to your brawn, I consider it a joint effort.
Of course you do.
Think, what does the Cyclops value most? His men? His land? His ships? No, his obsidian eye.
Get to the point, Marcos.
Oh, fine. We're going to steal it.
Are you crazy? You borrow his drachme, then you steal his eye?
Having it means we win. Then it goes to market. We kill 2 birds with 1 obsidian eye.
He'd better hold still, or he'll lose both eyes.
No, no! It has to be done without the Cyclops knowing. You cannot be seen.
Then my new bow will come in handy.
He keeps the eye in his house. It's too valuable to wear out. A wise choice until you show him the error of his ways. Wait for the sun to set, sneak in, and then bring me the eye.
Better be worth something.
Do you know how much obsidian goes for in Kefalonia?
I've never seen it.
Exactly. And not only is it obsidian, it's veined with gold. Gold! It's no wonder he saves it for special occasions.
So we'll use the profits to pay him off.
It will pay for the bulk of it. A vineyard's expensive, you know.
I don't know where the Cyclops lives.
Keep to the west side of the island. There you will find his lair.
Okay, sounds good.
Fine. But you won't get away with being cheap.
Cheap? You wound me, Kassandra.
It's your defining trait.
Bring me the eye and I'll prove you wrong. Remember, not a soul can see you.
Got it.
Pull this off and our heads won't be the Cyclops' trophies when he comes back.
Now to find the eye. If it's as valuable as Marcos says, it'll be hidden. Yeah! Let's go!
Someone's cooking breakfast. I smell, like, eggs. It's 11:30 though. Up there. What do we got, Icaros? People? It's on the other side of the mountain.
Hello, Eye.
There you are.
I see you.
Alright, let's see what we got.
I need cover. If I'm quiet, I can hide in the bushes. Must be some eye to have that much protection. I have to stay out of view.
This didn't turn out well at all. I really need to upgrade that bow. Alright, I think I need to rethink my my abilities here. Oh. Totally forgot about that. Alright.
Who the fuck is doing that?
There we go.
Hey, they're not getting up. More blood outside of them.
That's better. Now I'm remembering how to play. Where? Oh, here's the door. Okay, time to leave. Oh, I just heard soda. Let's go. Well, this is very interesting. Did I get it? Oh, I did get it. Cool. Are you serious?
Shit. Take care of that.
Click, 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 click. Another one? Where?
Be careful!
Do you know how many of his guards were there?
Considering how many showed up here, yes. What did I say about being seen? At least you taught them a lesson.
All for a fucking rock.
This rock could buy a house, my friend.
And yet, it's still not enough to pay back the Cyclops.
Oh, don't be upset. Think of all the fun we've had.
Right. Your fun, my blood. You can't keep dragging me into things, Marcos.
This will work. I promise you. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
Don't make me answer that.
Take the eye, but don't sell it yet. No vendor would believe we came by it lawfully. They know exactly who it belongs to.
Fine.
Better your pocket than his socket.
I think that's enough for one day. Quiere, Marcos.
Wait! I saw a boat. One I've never seen before.
So?
The vessel's too good for this dirty town. It must be the Cyclops, and he brought friends.
He's back? I can never catch a break, can I?
Take them out, and that's one less thing to deal with. Besides, these strangers look rich as Chrysos. The Cyclops pays them well. It's win-win, my friend.
It can't hurt. What do I have to lose?
You? You're a winner if I ever saw one.
Then where are they?
In an abandoned house on the eastern coast. Who knows what golden fortunes shine in their hideout? send them to Hades, then loot them for all they have. We'll be rich!
So, if these visitors aren't from Kefalonia, where did they come from?
All I know is Kefalonia will be the last place they'll ever see.
The eastern coast. Can you be more specific?
I think they've settled in an abandoned house, by a small forest south of Sami.
Perfect. I will be leaving now.
I'm keeping some of these golden fortunes, though. No negotiations.
Not even a drachme for the man who sent you?
The rest goes to pay your debt. These are my terms.
Oh, fine, fine. Now teach those strangers what it means to be Kefalonian. Draw blood or bleed.
Alright, so I believe that takes us up to Fancy Guests. I'm actually thinking I'm going to turn off... Yeah, I'm going to turn off guided mode, I think. I remember how to do it. Options? Because it's just cluttering up the HUD. Which looks like we can completely turn off. I guess loot we can... Well, no. I want to leave these on. Tips and messages we can turn off though. Here we go. Definitely. Can we lower? Alright, light. Content control. To 4 levels behind your level. 2 level. Let's turn it to... We'll worry about that in a minute. Photo mode, blood. Blood should be on. Goodness. Difficulty. Absolutely not. Why won't it let me go backwards? No. Goodness no. Options. Display. Blood on. Game mode. There we go. You have to highlight the arrows. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Content will stay. Let's go 4 levels because I don't want to be like just totally wrecked through the whole thing. I mean, we're trying to get the story this time. And I'm getting, like, that was one of the things that I hated about this game the first time, is that everybody's damage sponges. You saw my hit damage up to 75,000, and it's just an arbitrary number at that point. That means nothing. So we're going to turn it down to light, and hopefully I don't have too much of an issue, so we all can just gather the story in a decent amount of time. Alright, and now, well, that will keep showing, but we should be fine. I think we might actually just turn it back on, because it doesn't look like it's going to matter. Yeah, we're going to turn it back on. That's frustrating. And I get to be all the way at the bottom of the mercenary map. Cool. That's alright. There's a reason for that. I am going south, right? No, still east. This is how we're going to figure it out real quick. I'm going to take this little boat. Oh, I changed the boost to A. Just hold the right trigger last time. Now everything's changed. Back up to where it should be. Come on, Kassandra, you can climb sheer rock faces with no problem.
The abandoned house and the people. I don't want to be spotted here.
Oh, I didn't kill him. That's a shock. That'll do, though.
I normally have someone else do the field work. I don't suppose you know how to get this stain out.
It comes with the territory.
Then you're just the Mystios I'm looking for. A clean slaughter. Very good work.
Not much sympathy for the men who work with you.
Not with me. For me. Employees. Now ex-employees, I suppose.
So you don't work for the Cyclops?
Your kind aren't usually believers of myth.
Not the monster, the man. You are an outsider. Why are you here?
Indeed, I'm not from Kefalonia. I'm here because what I'm looking for is. If you'll follow me, Kassandra.
She never mentioned her name.
are you? How do you know my name?
I'm El Pinor of Kira. How do I know your name? I did what you did. I asked and people told me.
Tell me who sent you.
An inquisitive nature. Good. That will help.
You know more than you let on.
Knowing you is in my best interest. And knowing me is in yours. My prized possession was stolen and brought to Ithaca. Penelope's woven shroud. I need you to steal it back.
The shroud of Penelope? The wife of Odysseus? You're joking.
A piece of it, yes.
Impossible. If it existed, it would be priceless.
Which is why I want it back.
Makes sense, right?
Ithaca is not a small island. I need more information.
I'd start at the home of Odysseus. Well, what's left of it. An inspiring tale. A reunion of past lovers.
All right. I'll do it.
Don't expect it to be easy.
That's why it will cost you.
Then it's agreed. There's a rowboat in the harbor. Use it. It's not meant for open water, so be wise. When you have the shroud, meet me in the Temple of Zeus.
I will.
Well, Adrian graduated.
Oh, and Misthios.
From...
Don't fail.
That's what I thought. Penelope's shroud. Over there. Let's just go slow. Yeah, I'm legitimately in the first chapter.
And yet you have all up there.
New Game Plus. My best armor is the Ezio armor they gave away like 6 months ago. And I didn't want to go around looking like Ezio the whole game. So I put the assassin's outfit as a skin.
All the years I lived on Kefalonia, I never realized the mighty Odysseus' palace was here. The legendary shroud. El Pinor wasn't lying.
Alright. Wish there was a better hidden system.
Penelope's shroud. In the flesh? I mean, cloth.
Hey!
I believe.
Like my map.
What's a good name for it?
I don't know how much I like doing it on a flat world, but it's the only option I have to try and build things.
That's fair.
I just wish you could customize how deep the map goes. The flat world's only 4 blocks.
So to do anything for underground, you'd have to build up.
But But if I were to just generate a world, I would have to basically
take out the mountains and...
Yeah, I would have to, in order to build to scale, I would have to rework the entire landscape by hand.
Yeah, that'd take a long time, even in creative.
Headed to the house of Odysseus on
Now
a
on
tiny boat.
PC, I'm pretty sure there's a
Let's try not to
program
place Poseidon off, shall we?
you can get to essentially create a map and then transfer.
It's possible. For anyone curious what we're talking about, last week we didn't play the whole day like we normally do. We played D&D. We started building a world, and now he has gone through to try and build the world in Minecraft. So there's complications. Where's Elpenor?
Capabilities of Minecraft on it.
Yeah.
No, I decided to do quarter scale, but then that still doesn't work because everything's small when I can actually do scale for like that tower and like the cliffs.
Yeah.
I can do to scale. To actual like one scale. But I realized just how big things actually would be based on the drawing I've made the map, and everything's not right.
Hmm.
Kassandra? Good news, I hope.
Like
Safe and
I tried
sound.
doing like an actual like
Well
quarter mile
done. And
out of
now,
block.
the shroud
Oh my
is
God,
yours.
that's huge.
You don't want
What's
it?
that?
That's a
After
jelly
all
block.
that?
I gained something
They
more
just spawn
valuable
everywhere
today.
because it's a flat map.
For your troubles, Misthios.
If I knew any better, I'd think you were testing me.
Perhaps. You did well, Misthios. Tell me, how do you feel about killing a general in
But I think
Megaris?
this is gonna be a rough creation.
Do this for me and earn double
Whatever
what
he
you
looks
earned
like.
today. Are you up to the task? It would take you far away from Kefalonia. So far away you might never return.
I'm not an assassin.
There's a first time for everything. What do you say?
Who is this general?
They call him the Wolf.
He'd do something to offend you?
Yes, he's costing me drachmi. He's not good for business.
Anything I should know about Megaris?
Only that it's the most valuable land in the Greek world. From a military perspective, of course. Unfortunately for Megarians, it has two very powerful neighbors who just can't seem to play nice.
It's in my office on my
In the
desk.
tug of war between Corinth and Athens, Megaris is their own.
Yours is. I'm assuming that's the one you want.
Yeah.
Why me?
Because no one knows who you are. You're invisible.
I accept.
Splendid. You'll need a boat. You have one, don't you?
Of course.
Good. I hope it's sturdy.
And why is that?
The seas are much more dangerous, I'm afraid. War is coming, and the wolf is on the wrong side.
That's why I thought I'd do quarter scale.
War?
And it's like, well,
With who?
The
Power
entire
would be
Greek
like this
world
tall.
is at each other's throats. What rock have you been hiding under exactly?
Kefalonia. And how do I know you're on the right side?
Because I'm the one paying you.
You won't be disappointed.
When your job in Megaris is done, come find me at Pilgrim's Landing in Phokis.
I need a boat. I should go see the shipbuilder.
this should be fun.
What? How bad?
That's how many blocks is 3 miles. Can you imagine that? Trying to build that in this? I'm wondering if I should quarter the city but build the prominent buildings to normal, like 1-1.
That would be like... Then wouldn't you have to take out some... Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. But just the distance between buildings would be different.
It's a fine
Well, I
ship,
don't know what
Menace.
Cassandra!
Look like, so to
She
speak,
is
or
that.
what's where at this
Ready
point,
to
other
ride the
than we
waves
got
for
a
the right
map.
captain? And the
Fair.
right
There's no
price.
buildings drawn into it other than the spire and a couple of fortresses.
What'll it take for you to part with her?
Couldn't let her go for less than 100,000.
100,000? Who has that much?
Someone who's serious about buying a ship. You think craftsmanship like this is given away?
What if I told you I had obsidian to trade?
I tell you I still need 100,000 drachmi. Besides, even if I took your obsidian, a ship this size needs an army to sail it.
This is Kefalonia. I could always find someone down on their luck and willing to work for next to nothing to get off this island.
The seas are treacherous now. Well, more than usual. It would be suicide.
You're not being very helpful, Terimenes.
Not sure if this helps, but rumor has it the Cyclops is coming for you and Marcos.
Yeah, we know that.
Malaga. How's that helpful?
That monster's held Kefalonia captive for too long. I figure if anyone could finally rid us of his stench, it would be you.
Terimenes, what does this have to do with my need for a boat?
Rumor also has it the Cyclops has docked his ship in Kleptus Bay.
His ship, you say? I'll have to pay Kleptus Bay a visit.
Be careful. That one-eyed brute has a nasty temper.
So how are you going to count them out?
So I can take his
Position?
ship and deal with the Cyclops at the same
Each block
time.
is 3 meters.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Or is 1 meter. At this point, I can't even see where the tower would be.
Yep. How tall is the tower?
300 feet. So 100 blocks. Which is why this to me is not going to be feasible to try and. I mean, look at that right there. I could literally just cap it here and say this is like the gate. At 1,500 feet out. Because I still can't see the cliffs.
Come on.
From lingering distance.
Yeah.
But at the same note, I keep thinking how awesome it would be to actually do this. But I'm also
Wait for the Series X. To see what that distance is. Looks like...
I'm not worried about distance. I'm thinking size. Do you know how long it's going to take me to build a city
Yeah.
to scale at 3 miles from end to end? And that's just...
They won't ask
That's
questions.
just to here. That's
Let's
a
keep
whole
out of
nother
sight.
mile right here. I think I scaled this bad.
Yeah, probably.
I have trouble judging distances when, like, picturing things. Like, it's hard for me to picture.
The Cyclops. Time to have a little chat.
How a city would look. Yeah. Because essentially the Colosseum itself would be a mile long.
Yeah, that's big. But it has to be.
Oh
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't even think the actual Colosseum was ever that big.
All of them! I swear! All of them!
I have never
wonder if I
so much fucking god talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say, Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings?
Don't like it when people call me that!
I didn't.
But you're so fat. I mean, big and strong. And you really do only have one eye.
My other thought
My eye.
is to
Give it to me. Give it to me, and I won't kill Marcos for having you steal it. Give it
scatter
to
it around,
me!
and then we can just give people a
You
view
want
of
it?
what they're looking at.
Probably the best thing to do.
Go get it.
Daddy will pay thee soon!
You can't.
So that would be like if I went to scale based on the miles.
Yeah. So you do have a mile-long stadium, don't you? That's what, 3 times the size of the Coliseum in Rome?
1,600 meters a mile.
Oh.
Well, no, it's 8,000. That's where my problem is. I have problems, spatial issues when I'm like visualizing things. Like Grand Rapids is probably only 2 miles wide, so this would be literally right here would be like the size of Grand Rapids.
We shouldn't delay here any further. Even rats like these have friends on Kefalonia.
By Zeus, these Kefalonian bandits
This used to
are
be a
no
nice
joke.
village.
Good
But now
figure
it's
on
just
my
a nest
side.
of anarchy
They really
and
seem
crime.
to fear you.
What was it to get the eye? Just wasn't it you just had to kill random goats over and over?
For the achievement, yeah.
Was it goats? Yeah.
It's goats.
I can't thank you enough. After spending most of my life at sea, it would have been absolutely shameful to drown in a pot. Ah, where are my manners? I am Varnavas, captain of the Adrestia.
Well, Varnavas, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Kassandra, Misthios by trade.
Oh, but you're much more than that,
Just
I'm
imagine
sure.
a warehouse.
What do you mean?
Is like
When they forced my head underwater, I prayed to the gods. And when they pulled it out, there you were.
So I think we need to condense it.
You called, and I answered.
Many claim to have blood of the gods in their veins. You're the first I actually believe.
Where do you come from?
Everywhere, nowhere. The Adrestia is my home. But I was born in an olive grove in Mykonos. I haven't stepped foot there since I left for the military.
So, you're a soldier?
I was. My brothers and I were captains in the Athenian fleet. Until one night during a siege, Poseidon's fury destroyed our ships. That was the night I saw it.
It? What did you see?
The sea god commands more than just the winds and the waves when he truly unleashes his temper. I saw his beast, his murderous pet. Few believe me, but this dead eye is a permanent reminder. punishment for looking on Poseidon's forbidden creature and living to tell the tale.
So why were those men attacking you?
Oh, you know the people here. No offense. I tell them a tale of my last voyage, and the next thing I know, they're acting like a bunch of savages.
What tale could you tell that would make them so angry?
My last voyage, we found a man floating alone on a raft. Before he passed, he told us a tale to make your blood run cold. Something about a horrifying creature, ugly beyond description. I mentioned the words, one-eyed monster. Next thing I know, I'm drowning in a clay pot.
Yes. The Cyclops tends to take that personally. So, you have a ship?
Of course. Gods forbid I'd end up stuck in this place.
What is it now?
Thanks to you, it's still in Sami Harbor, where I left it.
Seeing as I saved your ship and your life, I'd say you owe me.
Mind of a Mystios. You know who you remind me of? Me. A much younger me, of course. Before I found
Definitely would be faster.
And lost my eye.
You're changing the subject.
Ah, yes. My apologies. You're right.
Or like I
owe
said,
you my life.
prominent locations.
What could humble Varnavas do for the mighty Kassandra?
I need a ship
I have
and a
set
crew.
maximum simulation distance.
Of course you do.
So, that's a
the
yes?
edge of the cliff.
My ship, my
And the end of
crew,
the
and my
bridge
services are yours.
You truly aren't from around here.
Ha ha! Gods know! And I thank them for that!
That's what I'm gonna
Come now and see the Adrestia!
Build the locations individually.
We'll worry about how far apart they are
I wouldn't even worry
later.
about not even
No, I mean in there. I'm not worried about it.
like for the Legacy's End, just build the Legacy's End. Next door could be the Spire. The whole point of it is to literally just move. Alright, so we're here, so I bring the camera into the Legacy's End so I can get some idea what it looks like. Or you guys see the Sovereign Spire and just you can show people. And then as we do things, just build the locations prior to us playing.
That's fair.
I mean, like mine, what would I have to build? An orchard and a port, and like the halflings shop.
Yeah, probably.
To stay hidden.
Stay hidden. Why would we do that? We're just riding our black, smoky horse across the beach.
If I do that though, I think I'm going to do it in a randomly generated world.
That'd help you be able to do underground.
Main thing's going to be is you're going to, like if you're doing something that's in a dungeon or a cave, you're going to have to draw me out the map and then I can build it.
Mm-hmm.
Now when it comes to her backstory...
Kassandra?
We are ready when you are,
Sorry.
Captain!
Wait!
What's her name?
Wait for me, Kassandra! I'm all packed and everything.
You're coming, are you?
If you're going, I'm going.
Co-worker.
Oh, Aaliyah? Chevalier?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to kind of metagame that, aren't I? Considering the fact
Kefaloni
that
is the only
my
place you've
character's
ever known.
supposed to have
You'd
information.
leave your home?
I would if it
So I'm
meant
gonna have
staying
to
with
know
you.
some of her backstory, aren't I?
Can't go where I'm going.
I'm
Well,
gonna help her
I need to
on
be
her
alone.
quest.
Who's going to keep you company?
I'll be fine.
Possibly.
If I can't come, then take Hara.
Hara?
My
Well, I
petite.
don't necessarily need to
She's
know
my
her
friend.
backstory, but
Mater gave her to me.
essentially, I'm gonna have to have
She'll be your
information to
friend
be able
now,
to lead her
and it'll
to
be like
what
I'm there
she's
with you.
looking for.
You know, to remind you of me.
Thanks, Phoebe.
But you have to promise we'll
Like-
see each other again.
For me, I'd say my character would know about her culture.
I
much
promise.
as he'd know
You
about
haven't
most
seen
of
the last of
cultures
me.
in Valeria.
Just stay out of trouble until then.
I will. Don't
He's
worry.
gonna have information other people
Okay,
don't have.
you can leave now.
But I wouldn't say he knows her or her backstory. But would be able to essentially help her.
You don't necessarily need to know about the race because they're.
Well, you're here now.
If you know about the area, you might know an idea or two about what could have happened. I'm done with those.
I'll never replace you. Well, I may need another assistant someday, but it won't be easy.
Well, what I'm
Come
getting at
now.
is she needs
Give
a
me a
name.
hug.
So to some extent, you and I would have to discuss prior to us doing
Partners
anything
shake
with her
hands.
backstory.
The true sign of a
What I
woman
might
in
or might not
business.
know.
True.
And what does the future hold
Or
for
how
you?
I would.
Wine, of course. Though you never know when the vines will
But like,
wither.
I would
I'm
have
always
to view
ready
my
for
characters
another
knowing about the
adventure.
races in Pantelleria and most of their cultures.
Speaking of adventure, I have a task for you, dear Phoebe.
An adventure? Yes!
The one big thing I don't think
Already
my guys
following
would
in
know
your
about would be the
footsteps,
Drow,
isn't she, my friend?
because nobody knows they're there.
Yep.
Ready to set sail?
Let's go.
That's
Prepare
the
to
thing
cast
with my
off.
guy being
It's time to leave.
Good.
information
The tides
broker
wait for
slash
neither man nor woman.
jack of all
Time to go.
trades in regards to like intrigue.
Yeah.
I might not have the exact information you want, but I know how to get it. So it'd be a case of, okay, so you're looking for
So,
a name
what
of
course
this
do we set?
person that did
Where
something.
in this big, beautiful
Now we
world
gotta figure out
does the
how
mighty
this person's
Kassandra want to
connected,
go?
or what's connected to this person.
Megaris.
Megaris, but we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
What the hell's up with your
They
phone?
call him the Wolf.
It's from the DLC.
Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
We're
Nicolaus
gonna
of
do
Sparta.
D&D Builder 2.0. I just wish I knew how to work the seeds, because I know the numbers have something to do with these.
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall,
Well, if I ever get people to
the
play
child
with me,
must fall first.
I'll turn my
Can't let this happen.
Please, you
do not harm.
True.
He'll help us. He will lead us. Silence!
No, my whole thing was is if I could design this the right way, where I could have, like, say, a 50 block depth to the map on a flat map, that'd be perfect, because I could build the dungeon, or the... I could build the dwarven tunnels in underground, I could build the sewers, things like that. But I think we're just going to have to do that, where I build in specific areas around individual locations, and just put signs next to the tunnels.
She has
That's her over!
Pay for her dishonor, for the life she has snuffed. She's not Spartan, Nicholas.
Don't listen! Nikolaos! Don't listen!
Do you remember this scene?
I remember it. I just haven't played through the game to know really what the whole significance was. Outside of the fact that she blames herself for her brother dying and blames him for the whole thing and everything else.
Yep.
Father!
Nikolaos! Stop! Nikolaos!
And that he's not their dad.
Nikolaos! Nikolaos, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaos! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Father!
For Sparta!
Like, I didn't understand. They were getting rid of the baby, but now they got he has to kill her for some
Father!
reason. Yeah.
Kassandra!
I'll explain it when the scene's over. So, they're gonna throw the baby over because that's what
Get me to
the
Megaris.
Pythia said.
Now.
but I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
So she killed the basically it was life for her life. She killed the guy performing the ritual, and because of that she had to die too.
Gotta love ancient cultures.
I showed Amy that scene when I was writing last week's podcast on the Ghost of Cosmos. She hated it.
Nothing like a sea breeze.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh? What would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship and crew perform.
Alright, so let's learn the ropes.
Let's see how the sails have held up.
Actually, no. We're not going to learn the ropes. What we're going to do is we're going to get closer. But that is essentially... Oh goodness, I don't even remember how to sail. Alright, there we go. So that brings us to the end of day 37 of the 2020 Assassin's Creed Marathon. Let's grab that real quick. So, next time we will start, well, the wolf hunt and continue on with learning the ropes. And until then, my assassin friends, make sure to follow the creed. And to those Templars that may be watching, may the Father of Understanding guide you.